Contestant number 8, Aditya Maheswaran. Aditya Maheswaran, contestant number 8.
Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, guests and Toastmaster Janaki in particular. Thank you for giving us such a wonderful, informative, intriguing and interesting speech on the art of decision making, which is so relevant to all of us sitting here. I personally believe that 50% of the impression a speaker projects to the audience is psychological. And that does not deal with your body language or vocal variety, because that is the after effect impression of the speech. And I firmly believe that the 3 C's of communication deal with the psychological aspect: the conviction, the credibility, and the concern you project to the audience. I feel you passed all these 3 tests. You were convinced with your speech because you had actually read the book, you had actually researched on the topic, and you delivered a speech. You were credible with this topic because you didn't take an example of rocket science. You talked about a decision to join the Toastmaster Club, which was so credible we could relate with you. And you were concerned with the audience because this topic is not applicable for college students alone or for IT professionals. The art of decision making applies to each and every one of us present here. So you psychologically impressed me, and I lean forward to listen to your speech more. I really like the way you organized your speech, structured your speech. We all learn about macro structuring and intro, body, conclusion, point 1, point 2, point 3. But you had micro structuring. In fact, within your intro, you said, how do we teach people? How do we teach them decision making? You said, scenario 1, scenario 2. I don't know how to observe, but going back home, I would understand the structuring better than if you had just had the macro structure. Janaki, I feel that you were the best of Janaki 1.0. But what I saw you on stage was a field of possibilities to make you the Janaki 2.0, which you are meant to be. And what I felt was, when you set up the prompt in the initial part of your speech, the first 30 seconds is the time the audience is hearing. Is it going to be a good speech? Is it going to be a bad speech? What is the speaker going to say? And you're going to leverage this initial time you have to blast your speech to the audience. But you were here showing your back to the audience, selling it up. I know it's tough. I know 6 hats is quite difficult to handle. What we could have done is, in the break, arrange this and put a cover on top of that. And then you could have said, today, my friends, I'm going to talk about Edward de Bono's 6 thinking hats. And that's going to impress us even more. I felt the usage of prompts was brilliant because a lot of people are visually oriented. But I also felt, having seen the film Mask, the mask has no power when you have it in hand. Only when it goes to your face, it makes you a hero. Your hat should have been here because hats are meant to be the head. And when you put that head, now I'm a green person, now I'm a red person, now I'm a black person. I'm like, yay! And that is something you could have got this applause. I may not have stealed it from you. Another thing what I'd like to say is, you could have summarized each of these hats with a single word: green, creative; black, negative feelings, so that we could remember the speech after we go back home. To conclude your speech, to sum up, you had great structuring, relevant topic, better use of props. I'm looking forward to hear your speech. Future, all the very best.